Hello everyone, my name is Ruby Bakshi Khurdi. I'm a professor at Hotel Institute Montreux, Switzerland. Covid-19 has been one of the biggest challenges of 2020. The whole world went through an emotional roller coaster of disbelief, confusion, stress, anger, not knowing what to do. I'm going to be sharing with you what I did during this pandemic. To start off, we went through a training program to understand how we can shift the paradigm from face-to-face to virtual learning environment, which was not easy, but we did accept the challenge and went about for it. We trained ourselves how we can start Zoom, how we can have Zoom meetings, how we can use Teams, how we can use Google Classrooms. We tried practically all different ways to understand and see what is feasible for our students. In the meantime, we were trying to be in touch with our students to make them comfortable, to make them understand it is just a virus. It is just a phase, it will go. It's very important to have that connection with your students because they are far away. Some of them were here who could not go back to their countries because the doors closed. They were not given entry to their respective countries. So some of them were here in the boarding and some they returned back to their countries. So those who were here, we tried to provide them emotional support. Those who were back there, we were trying to get in touch with them and provide classes and make the classes as easy as possible. To make the classes fun and interesting, I used gamification. I created game-like situations wherein students were learning, but at the same time, they were not feeling exerted. They were not feeling tired by sitting in front of the screen for almost 5 hours or 6 hours at a stretch. We tried to make them comfortable. All the professors tried to make our classes fun and classes a bit relaxed. I was giving them more reading assignments so that they're not just in front of the camera or in front of the computers for a longer duration of time. Just by giving the classroom or just by giving or sharing the work, I thought it was not enough. So we became like emotional anchors for our students. I started becoming more and more close to them. I started giving them more tips on how they can learn and make learning more fun and interesting. At the same time, during that period of time, I took some interviews, which I called Whizz Kids series. I initiated this program wherein I took interviews of kids from 5 years to 12 years of age to know how they are combating with COVID. That's available on my YouTube channel as well, where they are sharing their experience, what they did, how they are trying to be at home, learn, utilize that time, and how they are feeling. I wanted to document this whole scenario, so I made this Whizz Kids series. Also, I had this, I took interviews of some students who are 13 years to 25 years, which is also available on LinkedIn, wherein I wanted to have an idea about what they are going through, how they are dealing with pandemic, what they are expecting, what they want from us teachers, that it can be better off. So I initiated these two series, one with very little kids and one with older or teenager kids. As teacher, I tried to give loads of webinars free of charge practically everywhere in India, in China, in Gulf countries, wherein we were trying to bridge the gap. We were trying to make people feel comfortable that it is pandemic, but still learning doesn't stop. It is a challenge that we all need to accept. I gave webinars, I gave some, I conducted some surveys, and I tried to bridge the gaps by my voice. When I say by my voice, it's like, some people who are going through depression, some people who were not able to meet their families, like people in the old age homes here. I would talk to them. I would make sure that virtually we are connecting. This pandemic is about social distancing, not emotional distancing. So people, don't leave your loved ones. This is a time to connect with your loved ones. And we as educators need to do that even more. It is our responsibility to reach out to our students. It's our responsibility to reach out to the people who need us. We need to educate with our voice, by being emotional anchors, or by being supporters, or by being mentors. So take any role that suits you. I did it and I'm still doing it. Right now, we have a mix of virtual learning environment as well as face-to-face learning, because conditions here in Switzerland are a little bit better. So we are trying to balance both the situations right now. But during the pandemic, since almost March 2020, I might have conducted like more than 50, 60. I don't even have a count of how many seminars or webinars I conducted. And I was a part of them. When I say conducted, it is just collaborating with people. This is the time to collaborate, network, be emotional support of other people, because maybe you are strong, but others are not. So connect with other people, try to be their emotional harbinger, and try to provide your information, try to provide your expertise wherever you can. This is the time to connect, collaborate, and be one. If only you are together, you can combat any challenge. Any challenge can become a small thing if we work on it together. It's time to act. Don't think, act now. It's call for action for all the educators out there. We need to do something. Never stop, keep going, have a consistent approach, and we will definitely win.